because a lot of right-wing opinions, when exhausted to its logical conclusion, do end up in the fascist ideology, in the realm of fascist ideology.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Nationalism is good.
That's how it works.
Nationalism is good,
Prominent
Hassan.
former neo-Nazis have written extensively about this process, about how they realized that it was incredibly easy to infiltrate Republican politics and Republican communities because of how many of the shared values that they have. This does not mean that every Republican is a card-carrying Nazi. As a matter of fact, many Americans hate Nazis, right? Or at least they think.
I love this is what the left does. This is what the left does. They take something like nationalism and they try to conflate it with something that's majorly pejorative to society to substantiate their position. Does that make sense? So they'll sit there and say, oh, you're a nationalist? That's like fascism, dude. And fascism was practiced by like Hitler. So like, you're like a closeted Nazi. Like that's what they do. Like they'll take something that you believe in or whatever, and they'll go ahead and demonize it and try to put it under some other umbrella that everyone has a negative connotation on and try to attribute that to you. That's what the left fucking does, man. That's what these guys do. These guys don't love their country. And if you love your country, you're looked at as a fucking, as a Nazi.
Dispose of them, okay? It's that simple. If you don't do that, and my expectation isn't that every single person is that careful and that knowledgeable on dog whistles or whatever, and operate with the same care and consideration. But if you are, you know, if you're operating a bar, let's say, and you let some of these dudes in, and more of them come in, and they start yucking it up with the locals, and then the locals find them to be cool and chill, yeah, you're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, that's what these guys do,
Eventually,
bro.
you're gonna have a Nazi bar. That's it.
Like that's what these guys do. It's a very lazy, uneducated way to categorize and put someone in a box so that you don't have to debate them. That's what guys like him do. Oh, you're a Nazi, so you're not even worthy of debating. You're a Nazi. That's what they do. They'll take one of your points that aligns with something that might be perceived as bad. Nationalism, for example. That's a big one that they use. You're a nationalist? Oh, Hitler was a nationalist, so you're bad. That's what they do.
Now, to reiterate, lots of confusion here on the ground. Department of Homeland Security, again, has said that there were no immigration actions at this school or in the entire city of Chicago at a
So far for the tolerant left, that's so funny. We're firmly planted in 2016 again, permanently. It's not even so far as so much for the tolerant left.
school today. ICE says they were not here, but
Yeah.
again, CPS and the principal of
The left's tolerance is exactly why no one respects them anymore. They've gone so fucking far left that you can't even tell anymore.
Sabrina, thank you very much.
Now, it's important. He's a Jew, bro. Yeah, Stephen Miller is Jewish. And Stephen Miller is also still very much a Nazi. I'm sorry. Stephen Miller has often credited, what was it? What was the book?
Look at him. Bro, he calls everybody a Nazi, bro. That's their fucking strategy. Everybody's a Nazi.
White nationalist book. Was it Camp of the Saints? Yeah.
Everybody's a Nazi to this fucking guy.
Camp of the Saints.
He's so scared of getting canceled by the ADL, he just calls everybody a Nazi to make himself look better.
My man has stated, but last week Southern Poverty Law Center detailed leaked emails in which Miller encouraged far-right website Breitbart to promote white supremacist ideas. In one message, Miller references a book of fiction. Someone should point out the parallels to Camp of the Saints. Like, he literally is he's a Turner Diaries and Camp of the Saints stan. So yes, you can be Jewish and still be a straight-up Nazi. Stephen Miller
Makes great sense.
Aliens in this country, nor is there a sanction